Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got these really fun chipboard pieces from our friends at Scrapiniec. This is the Daydream collection. There's 8 different ones here. Let me show you and go through these. This is the Daydream, the circle Daydream frame. This is the Daydream decors, the oval Daydream, the square Daydream. This is the Daydream accents chipboard. This is the mesh Daydream frames chipboard. This is the large circle Daydream frames chipboard. And this is the branches and frame Daydream chipboard. I did it. Got all the way through without making a mistake. So I can't wait to show you what my friend Debbie and I did with these, so come play with us. This first card that my friend Debbie made is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. She used the Paper Packs Blue Persuasion and also the Blue Persuasion cardstock. As you can see here, gorgeous blues on the actual chipboard pieces, which I should mention. This one is Daydream decor, and this one is the large circle Daydream. And what she did is she colored those pieces using the Spectrum Noir glitter pack, and this is Cool Elements. She used this navy blue color. And she just colored directly on this chipboard. It leaves this wonderful sparkly blue color. Let me see if you can see that shimmer that's on. Isn't that pretty? And it's just so easy. Just follow the lines. And here she used these 2 pieces end to end. And of course this piece right here like that. And then on the inside here, she used some dazzle stickers. These are more greeting dazzles. They come in a pack with all these different finishes. She used the silver ones. And then she also used some sparklets. These are Ocean Waves sparklets for a little bit of glitz. And then also this 1/4 inch wide glimmer ribbon. There's wonderful blue in there. Just knotted it here and did a little bow. And that put that card together, which is just such a beautiful and elegant card. It's kind of icy. All right, and then this next one, let's skip ahead. Let's do this one. For this next one, Debbie used the large circle Daydream. Gorgeous. This one comes in 2 different pieces, so you're cutting away this background. Well, actually, it's 3 different pieces. Let me show you here. This one's just a little different, so I want to show you how it works. So you've got this background square right here, and you have some little tiny tabs that are holding these in place. You can see them right there. And she took the square, which is just really a stabilizer, and she's using that right here on her card. And then this is the background piece with the mesh, okay? And with this, she actually gold embossed this. So beautiful. So we used the gold and the black embossing powder. She used just a clear translucent ink first, sprinkled the background one with gold and used a heat gun to heat that and give this beautiful embossing. And then she did the same with this piece right here using the black. That turned out just gorgeous. So as I said, this one has 2 pieces, and then you lay them one over the other, and it gives you this amazing kind of outline situation that's going on. Beautiful. And then on the inside of the card, so I should mention this is a 6 by 6 card. She covered that with black cardstock. Once it was covered with black cardstock, she put it through the die cutting machine using the 12 circle and scallop cutting die. She used, I think, this one right here, and made a nice little window, and then just was able to put her chipboard piece right over that. And then on the inside, she used a small square of gold metallic paper. This comes in a 12 by 12. And then she did some great stuff here with these metallic thin line dazzle stickers. And they come in 4 different finishes. We also have these in red. We also have these in glitter and colorful. So these are a great product we've loved playing with. And she just put strips of dazzle sticker right here, right there. And then of course this cute little cutting die from Creative Expressions is the Thinking of You. Cute little guy to put on there. That is a gorgeous, that's a stunner. Right. So for this next card, gorgeous, Debbie used the Daydream Decor again. These are just a great size. She used the small pieces here. And then she also used from Scrapiniec this Daydream Accents. And these are gorgeous pieces. They're once again these 2 layers of pieces here. And then she also created her own background using these 2 Cosmic Shimmer shakers. This is Raspberry Rose and this is Tangy Tangerine. And she actually created her background. I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. But some things about this, let's see, first she used this cutting die. Well, actually, first she created her background, and while that was drying, she used this great Labels for Your Greetings accent right here, this cutting die, and she used both white and red cardstock, did a little inking around the edge there, and then she added birthday Dazzle stickers. Lost half of mine. There we go. And these are great. These come in a really great selection of colors. She, of course, used the red ones right there. And then she also used some adorable little butterfly Dazzle stickers. We see these. And she did a little dimensional trick with that. They come in this package here. Dozens of them on there. And what she did was took some of the big ones here. Got this size. You need 3 large ones to do every one of these little pop-up ones. So we're kind of folding one in half. Okay. And then sticking that, see if we can we zoom in on this, Steve? Okay, and we're going to fold, actually we're going to fold both of these in half. And then we're going to take, we've got them folded, we're going to take these wings and line one up over the other, like that. So we're going to try this again. I backed up a little bit. So I've got 2 of them put together with just 1 wing. All right. Now I'm taking another one and I'm going to put that on just 1 wing. Cleaning these up. Yes, definitely put them down on the table when you're looking. Here we go. All right, and now we've got our 4th one. So this is what it's looking like so far. It's kind of an X. And then you're taking these, this is your sticky side that's left. Oops, not liking it. All right, and we're going to put 1 sticky side there and 1 sticky side there. Okay, so that gives you a dimensional butterfly. Still looks like an X. All the sides are taken care of. And then you're just going to glue that down like that. Okay? All right, we got through that one. I'll have to tell Debbie about that. All right, and we've also got these great flowers. These are red poppy flowers. We could probably zoom out again now, Steve. Red poppy flowers from 49 and Market. And she colored her pieces here with some of the straight on red. This is the Tangerine Rose, and used a paintbrush and actually just painted that on. Painted it on this little rectangle as well. Okay. And then put the rectangle down, glued these this direction right here, and then went ahead and added her little die cut piece. And then we've got our flowers, and then we're adding on some of these little extra pieces right here, right here. All right, so let's take a moment and do a little shimmer shakering. I've got to get my craft mat because we are going to get messy with this. All right, so I'm just going to take, Debbie did this on a separate piece of white cardstock, and then once it dried, she just glued it onto a 6.5 by 5 inch card and cut that down. So she said the first thing that she did was take a lot of this orange. And whenever I do this, mine looks a little different than Debbie's. We're gonna need a spray bottle, spritzer with just some water in it, and we've got our 2 colors. And we decided mine always looks different than Debbie's because we just shake at different intensities. So everybody's a little lighter, a little heavy-handed with their product. So everybody's is going to look a little bit different, but we can definitely get this technique down. She said she used lots of the tangerine. Right. That feels like a lot to me. And then we've got our raspberry rose. And then she said she did kind of a puddle situation, sprayed it up close, and did a lot in the center. Because she wanted kind of this outward motion happening. There. See how close we got? Pretty darn close. Get a little extra on the edges. There we go. And then just let this dry, and then another tip would be to just take it, and once it's dry, you could put it under a book or something and get it all nice and flat so it's not warped. And then you have something to cover your card with. All right, so one last thing. I wanted to show you a little technique using our new scallop square chipboard and square chipboard, and also these adorable little wood easels got in. So I'm gonna do a little assembly here. So here we have the scallop chipboard. I like to just use ink pads to color these. You can use paint as well. This is purple velvet prism. And I don't worry about inking the center part because it's going to be covered up. And I really just go around it just like this and get that all covered. And then for this piece right here, the square, I've covered that with Lilacs and Bloom 6x6 paper. And then I took some colorful thin line dazzle stickers here. And I used the purple one. Just went around the edge, probably about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Did this one, this one, this one, this one. Took my little scissors, turned this over, and just trimmed those stickers even with the edge. Now we can go ahead and glue that over that. Okay, grab my glue. Little specialist acrylic glue for Cosmic Ship. And I honestly only have problems with this when I am filming. There we go. Gotta have that paper clip heavy handy. All right, and I'm just gonna glue that right over that. All right, so now for this first piece right here, you can just use the same color purple ink pad to color that. And then, or you can also use alcohol pens. This is a tri-blend marker from Spectrum Noir, and it's got this great dark purple, and then a medium color purple, and then this light color, which has got a lot of pink in it. It's a real violet color. So I am going to color this piece the violet pen. And primarily because I wanted to show you that you can color these. They are very delicate, so kind of avoid paint when using them. You don't want to make them soggy, you want to keep them really dry. And I just found that these pens, because these are such fine line pieces of chipboard, these pens work great. Also, if you have to do any kind of scrubbing on these to get your ink pad color, your color really absorbed, sometimes when you're dealing with something that is so fine and so detailed, using an ink pad can be a little tricky, especially if your ink pad's a little dry. But hey, if you've got some markers, these work great. Okay, almost done. Here we go. Now, one of the things we can do here is go back to the dark purple, do a little shading. By shading, all I'm doing is just adding a little thin line just to this feathery piece. I'm not trying to cover it with the dark purple, I'm just trying to get a little bit of a different color on there. I'm going to go back with that light and I'm just going to blend that right over darker purple, just to give a little variation in color from the background. All right, so now this piece going to be glued right here. And then I've got some extra glue on my hand, so I'm just going to get that off there. And primarily you want to make sure that you get the outside edges glued for sure on these pieces. I'm not so worried about that little feathery leaf piece. And then this just gets laid down right over the top. That. Ooh, got sticky fingers here. Okay, so once we get to that piece, making sure everything's squared up and to kind of a little bit. Go. All right, so now we've got some things that we can decorate. Got a little bow here. This is from Purple Ribbon Set. And I've got some Twilight, these are Twilight Pixie Petals. And I've also got really cute Tiny Words and Phrases Dazzle stickers. And first of all, I'm going to glue this bow right there. And then glue one of these little Twilight Pixie Petals right on top of it. Okay. Now we're going to just add, I think a little sentiment like happy thoughts. And my thinking with this is that this is going to be cute sitting on my desk, scrapbook table, because we do need happy thoughts. I've got a couple little pieces from the little penny pieces. I want to take those out. There we go. Right, so that this, I can color this as well. I could paint it black or whatever color I wanted, and then I can just set this right here. And what's great about this is I can change this out with the seasons. So you get 6 in a pack with these. So, 6 different seasons. 6 different little plaques. It would be really cute to put on your desk. All right, you guys, so we've got a great money saver on these. If you're watching us on our Webisode page at Paper Wishes, then you just want to look over to the right side of the screen you'll see a photo with the money saver. We also have a photo gallery right below this video, so you can look at that and see all of the supply lists that we used. And we also have a drop-down supply list also below the gallery, so you can see every single one of these pieces that you can pick up if you're shopping individually. If you're watching us on YouTube, then in the description box below the video, just click on that link. It'll shoot you back to Paper Wish's webisode page. You'll see everything I just told you about. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and then consider subscribing, because I do 3 to 5 videos a week. Well, we do, not just me. Do 3 to 5 videos a week, and you might miss something if you're not subscribed. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.